Welcome to Serra Catholic High School for the 2021 WPIAL Girls Basketball Playoffs. I am Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Salou here on the Trib High School Sports Network and MVI Live, getting ready for a Class 2A showdown between the number 2 overall seed Serra Catholic, coming in at 13-0, 9-0 in Section 2, taking on the Southside Area Rams, 5-13 overall, 3-9 in Section 1. The Rams are the number 18 seed here in the playoffs. The Serra Catholic Eagles, guided by head coach Bill Cleary, had a bye into the first round here, and the Rams beat Stowe Rock 60-56 to advance into the first round to take on the number 2 seed Eagles. We'll be right back after the national anthem and the starting lineups for this game on the Trib High School Sports Network and MVILive.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 WPIAL UPMC Sports Medicine Championship. Your paid admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an expedition of skills developed by students in an educational setting. During all WPIAL events, sportsmanship is an exception. Expectation, excuse me. Please let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the spectators be positive. By meeting the challenge of sportsmanship in the stands, you are providing a sound example for students, as well as representing your school with dignity and pride. Booing, taunting, or intimidating officials is unacceptable behavior and could be grounds for removal from this contest. The WPIAL wishes everyone a positive, exciting, and meaningful championship experience. Follow all the WPIAL action on Twitter at WPIAL7. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this event without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now rise, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. First round playoff game between the Southside Area Rams and the Serra Catholic Lady Eagles. Now, here are tonight's starting lineup. For Southside, forward, 5'8", junior, number 3, Grace Woodward. Junior, guard at 5'4", number 11, Emily Bailey. Junior, guard, 5'8", number 21, Maddie Fisher. Junior guard at 5'4", number 23, Savannah Bailey. And junior forward, 6 feet tall, number 30, Emily Boyle. Southside is coached by David Wilson and assisted by Debbie Wilson. Now, for the Serra Catholic Committee, at guard, 5'7", number 14, Nicole Orlowski. At guard, 5'6",
We're back for this first round WPIAL Class 2A Girls Playoff game. Again, I'm Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Salou, joined on the call by the Greco girls. Melanie Greco on one mic and Olivia Greco on the other mic. Looking forward to a great game here. Number 2 Serra Catholic, one of the few undefeated teams left in all the WPIAL, taking on Southside Beaver. And excited to get this one underway. Glad to have the former commissioner of the girls division of the former Greb League and Mon Valley Independent Summer Basketball League, Melanie Greco, joining us for some color commentary.
Glad to be here tonight. Tip goes to Serra in their home whites.
Here comes Chloe Portash here on the right wing over to Nicole Pulaski. And one thing about Serra Catholic is their offense will start because of their defense. I know Bill Cleary, a very defensive-minded coach, and that's the biggest thing he wants to see from his team tonight is great defense.
Oh, Bill's been around a long time. He's one of the best coaches in the WPIAL.
There's Pulaski's three is way long. It's rebounded there by Southside's Savannah Bailey, but it was stolen away.
Yeah, Chloe Portash just ripped it right out of her hands and had a nice assist for the put-in.
Riley Campbell there with the basket for the Eagles to give them an early 2-0 lead.
Sarah's come out in a man-to-man defense. They're ready to go after it.
There's a rebound for Pulaski. It comes to Portash, and she'll get it back to the point guard, Grace Navarro. Navarro is the one who makes this team go. She's not always the highest scorer, but she makes sure her team's in the right position. Pulaski nearly stepped out of bounds. There's Portash going to launch a three, no good. Easy rebound for Navarro, though. She'll go up strong. Her layup is no good, and it's rebounded there by Emily Bailey. And here come the Rams the other way.
I've played against Bill Cleary many times, and I feel like there's always one girl on his teams that are just the grindy, scrappy players.
Right.
So
there's a jumper there for Grace Woodling. The ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Eagles. So it'll be Southside ball. The inbound pass stolen by Navarro, one-on-one with Emily Bailey. Navarro's layup is short. Good job there by Bailey not to pick up a foul. There's a three-pointer there by Savannah Bailey. It was no good, and the loose ball comes in the hands of Portash. Navarro up quickly. It's kicked back out to Portash, and she's going to get called for a travel.
I feel like this 1-2-2 zone defense is a little bit frustrating here for Serra. There's not a lot of room for them to attack and go to the basket.
especially on this tiny court.
Pulaski now guarding Bailey, who kicks it over to the other wing, and it ends up back in Bailey's hands. She's going to let go of a three. No good. Good box out there by Riley Campbell. Allows her teammate to get an easy rebound. Portash now swings it over to Pulaski inside. And the girls are on the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball. Good hustle there by Chloe Honick.
It should be going to black.
And it will belong to Southside. Southside comes into the game averaging just over 40 points per game, allowing 48. And there goes a pass off the hands of Emily Boyd and out of bounds.
Yeah, it was too bad she missed that ball. That was some nice action away from the ball to get her open, coming right across the lane there.
Serra Catholic scoring nearly 60 points per game at 58. And defensively, like I said, is where it's at, allowing only 34.5 points per game. Portash is going to let go of another three, and that one's short. Easy rebound there for Madison Fisher. And here come the Rams the other way, trailing 2-0 here as we're 3 minutes into this one. Ball now worked to the wing and up to Madison Fisher inside. Kicks it back out, and we got a timeout taken by Southside head coach Dave Wilson. Very unhappy with the offensive flow of his team so far. I think he feels they missed a couple opportunities to get the ball inside. give a quick 30-second timeout and say thank you to one of our sponsors. Liv, guess where I went today?
Where'd you go?
I went to the Foster House and had a King Cap sandwich. But don't miss any of the famous King sandwiches at the Foster House, which of course has pizza by the slice on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. You can watch all the Penguin games there on the big screen TVs and get a featured 22-ounce Coors Light draft for $2.50 during the game. Kitchen's open till 11:30 p.m., so don't miss some of the best food the Valley has to offer at the Foster House 2 in Washington Township in Bell Vernon.
I look for Southside to try to go inside here. They've got a nice height advantage.
They do.
If they could get that ball inside there, I think they could make something happen.
Little extended 2-3 zone, and there's a steal by Navarro. Has Pulaski with her. Good little ball fake, and Navarro takes that one to the basket. Makes it 4-0.
Now this is what we were waiting for. Bill Cleary's got the press on with his Serra Catholic girls, and
there's almost another steal by Navarro.
Oh, we've got a foul on the sideline.
Foul's going to be on number 25 for Serra Catholic. That's Riley Campbell. That's her first foul of the game. Into the corner now, and then back out top to Emily Bailey. And that one goes off the fingertips of Savannah Bailey and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Rams. That's 3 so far.
Yeah, and you just feel like that's something they can't have tonight, is those unforced turnovers. They need to be strong and secure with the ball and make good decisions against this Serra defense.
Mara Heberly checks in for the Rams. Here comes Navarro now. There's Pulaski in the corner, back to Portash. Portash skips it over to Navarro. Tried to get it inside, but I don't think Honick made her cut towards the basket. And we have another foul that's going to be on Grace Navarro. That's going to be her first. Team's second foul here in the first half. Rams working into the corner. Comes back out top to Fisher. Or to Emily Bailey, sorry about that. The ball was knocked away from Emily Boyd.
Oh, little runner down the lane.
Emily Bailey with the little runner to get the Rams on the board. Make it 4-2.
We've got a defensive rebound here, and now Southside's pushing the other direction.
If Southside's going to win this game, looking at their stats, it's going to be a low-scoring game, and that's where they want to keep it. A couple chances now under the basket, and nothing for the Rams. They had 3 chances there. Here comes Pulaski the other way for the Eagles. Portash now with control of it for the Eagles.
Looks like
there's Pulaski for 3. No good off the back of the iron. Good rebound there by the Rams, Savannah Bailey. And we have another turnover for Southside, and that's 5 here in the opening 5.5 minutes. Navarro shouts out the play for the offense. There's Navarro, cuts to the basket, tried to shuffle it over to Honick.
We've got another turnover for Serra.
Out of bounds. Another Eagles turnover. So not a good start here for head coach Bill Cleary. And Honick is going to get, they're going to say she stepped on the line. I thought they were going to get Honick with a push, but they did not. And it's another turnover for Southside.
I think that Serra is playing really intense on defense, but they need to slow down when they have the ball on offense because they're going way too fast.
Be more patient.
Yeah.
For sure.
They're taking their intensity from the defense and being all running everywhere to their offense, and they need to slow it down and play their game.
Portash from the wing for 3, no good. Chloe Portash is 0 for 3 here in the early going, but there's a steal by Campbell. No foul call on the shot attempt.
Now Southside's going. They have numbers coming the other way.
There's a little jumper. No good. And Nicole Pulaski's going to end up with that rebound for the Eagles. Yeah, Savannah Bailey had a teammate open on the block, and she didn't get it to her. She instead pulled up for a jump shot. And I know head coach Dave Wilson was not very happy about that decision. Portash is going to let go of that one, and that one's good. So Chloe Portash finally finds the basket on a 3-point attempt. And that
ball out of bounds on Serra.
Knocked out. So it's 7-2 here in the early going after the Portash 3. Emily Bailey now with it up at the top. She's going to let go of the 3. No good. Rebounded by Savannah Bailey. She puts that one up. And she gets it to fall to make it 7-4 here as we're under 45 seconds to go.
I'd like to see Serra shift over here a little bit. They're attacking this 1-2-2 with a girl right on the top. I'd like to see maybe splitting those top girls.
Yeah. Or hit these short corners too.
Yeah.
Try to get dry baseline, and Portash is tripped by Madison Fisher.
Serra ball out of bounds under the basket.
Riley Alback checks in. 5'9" freshman. Navarro kicks it to Pulaski. Pulaski's going to pull up for 3. That's good. And that's one thing we know Nicole Pulaski can do. She recently tying the school record with 8 3-pointers in a game. And that shot is blocked by Portash. Alabak with the rebound.
1 second left.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. With the score, Serra Catholic, thanks to back-to-back 3-pointers by Portash and Pulaski, ends the first quarter leading 10-4. We'll get ready for the second quarter. And if you're looking for the best local news and sports coverage, look no further than the Mon Valley Independent. The newspaper is currently offering a great deal of 60 days free for our electronic edition, which easily gets you through the remainder of the winter sports season and into the spring. Visit monvalleyindependent.com today or call 724-314-0030 to register for your free e-edition and follow your favorite local sports team and get the best local news and sports coverage. So you mentioned how Serra Catholic's attacking this 1-2-2, which at times kind of looks like a 3-2.
Yeah, they flattened it out a little bit.
I mean, you would agree, kind of have to get into those short corners, get to the empty gaps, and try to drive to the basket.
Right, exactly. And I always like attacking, with an opposite. If they've got an odd front up top, I like going with 2 guards up top so you can see the passing lanes a little bit better.
And even get more ball movement.
Exactly. They've not been going side to side and rocking that zone till it breaks,
right.
Which I think they definitely could do with their outside shooters.
Looks like now Southside's going to switch to man. Coach Cleary calls out a new play.
I'm not sure that they can stay with Serra in a man-to-man, but we'll see.
Pulaski shovels it off to Portash, and she's going to call something new. Shuffle it off to Navarro and to Pulaski. A little handoff, drive downhill. Portash had a layup, kicked it out. There's Navarro for 3, no good. And that one's rebounded there by Emily Bailey. She's going to go to the basket. Her left-hander is no good. Nicole Pulaski gets it up to Portash. She's going to let go of a long jumper, and she is fouled. And that's going to be the second foul on Madison Fisher.
Southside's doing a nice job of getting to rebounds and, long rebounds and loose balls. They're just not converting on their end, and then Serra's making them pay.
Portash hits the first free throw.
Looks like they're gonna do something different out of this if she makes it on their defense.
Missed that one. Rebound comes to Pulaski. Short little jumper, and that's no good. Easy rebound for Campbell on a putback, though.
Yeah, she had great position on that rebound.
She did.
Went up quickly.
There's another turnover by Southside. Here come the Eagles the other way, leading 13-4. Pulaski on the far side. Back to Navarro up top.
Southside's back in their zone.
Portash in the corner. Yeah, I think you're right. One skip pass and get going towards the basket.
Yeah,
Get going downhill in that gap, like you said.
That weak side's wide open.
Comes Emily Bailey again, leading the offense for the Rams. 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Dumps it inside there to Woodling. Woodling's shot's no good, and it's tipped by Campbell, and here comes number 14, Nicole Pulaski, and Sarah's going to reset. Pulaski for three again, no good. The rebound was deflected outside by Kate Clark and keeps the offense alive here for the Eagles. It's a skip pass over to Portash.
I don't think either team has gone inside to go outside.
Right.
And I think that would help a lot on both sides, both ends.
Pass by Pulaski at Navarro's ankles. Gets it. Portash for three from the corner. No good. There's a good rebound there by Mara Heberly. She's going to the basket against Navarro. No good. Pulaski with the rebound, and she is fouled. And we'll see who got that one. It's going to be on Heberly, number 4. And that's one thing I've noticed from the last couple playoff games. I know you guys were there last night too. The officials here in the playoffs, they let them play a little bit more.
Oh, definitely.
There's not enough touchy fouls as Caroline Melandra checks in.
I think that take to the basket on the layup might have been resulting in free throws during the regular season.
Yeah. Melandra now on the wing.
But I was good with the no call.
Absolutely, yeah.
I thought it was pretty good play on.
As a player, you kind of hate to love it.
You have to adjust.
Yeah, you have to adjust. I think both sides have been really even with letting things go, so you just got to go even harder to the basket, I think.
Madison Fisher checks back in. Chloe Hahn checks back in for the Eagles.
Interesting.
A low 1-4 set there, and that one's going to go off the fingers of Kate Clark and out of bounds.
That was interesting. They're playing man out of bounds under the basket, and they play zone all other times. That was kind of interesting.
One thing about both these teams, they're still generally pretty young. I know Southside does not have a senior on the roster. Their starting 5 are all juniors. 5 seconds. No call, gets it inside. No good on the shot there by Emily Boyd, and here come the Eagles the other way. Pass by Portash up to Clark, and gets it back to Portash. Clark, she traveled. Picked up that foot and set it back down. Another Eagles turnover. 13-4 here, still in the second quarter. 4:22 to go in the first half. There's a ball that's thrown away again by the Rams.
Yeah, another unforced turnover against this press.
That's 10 turnovers already in this game for Southside. Rams in man again. Heberly, she's not going to keep with Portash. She hits a little turnaround jumper.
That was a nice move by Chloe. Oh, we've got a foul on the sideline.
Looks like it's going to go against Navarro. Nope, 22. That's going to be on Melandra. 15-4 now as the Eagles are on an 8-0 run between these two quarters. But the defense is doing the job. Fisher gets it into the corner to Heberly for 3, long. Good rebound there by Savannah Bailey. And we got a foul called on Chloe Honick for going over the back. Inside to Emily Boyd again. Brought it down. And we got a tie-up. Girls on the floor. Melandra tied it up for the Eagles, but it's going to stay with the Rams. We're down to 3:41 to go here in the first half. There's a 3-point attempt by Savannah Bailey, and somehow she banked it in from the corner.
Do you think she called bank on that?
Absolutely not.
No, definitely not.
We got a travel on Portash.
But I think the Southside needed the bank to be open desperately. That's their first points in this quarter.
Yes.
So maybe that'll get them jump started a little bit.
Pulaski checks back in for the Eagles. Here comes a trap from Pulaski.
Still by Portash going in for the layup.
Picks it off. Easy layup. Makes the lead back up to 10.
Another steal by Portash in the corner.
Navarro gets it to Clark, to Portash in the quarter for 3, and it's good. Chloe Portash with 5 straight points quickly.
2 steals, a layup, and a 3-pointer from the corner, and it was good when it left her hands.
20-7. The Eagles lead with 3:04 to go here before halftime. If you're looking for a solid start to your daily routine, look no further than the newly opened Camel Coffee Company in Washington Township in Bell Vernon. Camel Coffee Company is open daily from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., featuring Intelligentsia coffee and other custom-made community brews. Camel Coffee Company offers free Wi-Fi and is locally owned and operated, so go check them out along Route 201 directly across from the Washington Township Fire Department.
All right, Southside ball on the baseline. Sarah's coming back out in their press. Portash with another steal
from Portash. Up ahead to Kate Clark. Clark tried to get it to Honick. Navarro pokes it out of bounds. And it's going to go to the Rams. Riley Campbell checks back in for Serra Catholic. They caught a block on Campbell, but looked like Emily Bailey was pushing her down with her forearm.
I think she extended maybe a foot or two. That was.
I think if you're not up by 13 points, you probably get that call. But
we did have a good vantage point.
We did. We had a very good vantage point. The official was behind the play, so you can't fault that. Pulaski with another steal. And she's going to go in with Boyd. And Pulaski gets the roll. There's a pass deflected out of bounds by Grace Navarro. Makes it 22-7. The winner of this game will advance. If Serra Catholic wins, they will host number 10 Carleton here on Friday night. As Carleton advances after Shenango is forced to opt out and forfeit.
A lot of frustrated faces on the Southside team right now.
Yes.
They're in the same position 13 other teams were this year.
Yeah.
This Serra Catholic defense is very frustrating. You have to have a team full of ball handlers to be able to neutralize it. And Navarro is fouled by Emily Bailey.
And I just get the feeling right now Southside doesn't have anybody that wants the ball in their hands. They're kind of playing hot potato with
Yeah.
it.
Did you hear Coach Bill clearly? Somebody ran the play the wrong way. Portash kicks it out to Pulaski. Her three.
Uh-oh,
We got a 3-second violation. The shot was good, but it will not count. As the Eagles get caught, I believe it was Honig got called for 3 seconds.
And that out of bounds pass.
Rams give it right back.
Right. Because it went untouched, Sarah's going to get it right under the basket.
Maybe they'll run the play correctly this time.
Baby.
I hope so.
Way out top to Navarro. Back to Portash. Portash going to drive the lane, and she was fouled by Heberly. That's the thing. That's 5 team fouls now on Southside, and they're nowhere near as deep as Serra Catholic. So foul trouble here for Southside could be a very bad thing. Heberly comes out, got some blood on her wrist, and Savannah Bailey a check back in. She'll get patched up by the trainer. Pulaski, Portash threw it right to Savannah Bailey. And we have a foul called against the Eagles. Pulaski's going to get called for that one.
She's very long.
She is.
Longer than she looks. She has really long arms that help her get the steals that she gets.
Now it's in the corner, back outside to Emily Bailey, and she had it knocked away by Honig. Up ahead quickly to Navarro.
We got a 3-on-1
Portash
coming.
and Pulaski, and Navarro took it herself, and she ended up missing it, and she's going to tie it up. Should be the Eagles' ball here. It will be Serra ball. 22-7, Serra with the lead, 1:31 to go. Honig kicks it outside. Pulaski for another three. No good. Savannah Bailey saved it, but it comes right to Portash. She hits the deck. Getting a little physical out there. There's Navarro for a layup. No good. Honig with the offensive rebound. She had it stripped away, and it comes to Pulaski. There's Navarro for a three. No arc on that ball at all. Emily Bailey comes up with the rebound and heads the other way for the Rams. Tried to go inside, and it's knocked away. Another turnover.
No.
Ooh. And Kate Clark was dancing around the line. Pulaski for three, and it's good.
Yep.
Nicole Pulaski with another three-pointer.
Another turnover we have on the press.
Portash, deep two. That's off the glass and good.
And that one she meant to bank, definitely.
I think she tried that.
That was a great mid-range banker. I love those.
I used to love that shot.
We got a three-point play opportunity coming up for the Rams as Emily Bailey goes the other way. And that foul's going to be on Chloe Portash. It didn't go in? I thought it did, so that's my fault. So Bailey will shoot two. She makes them both. 26.9 seconds to go here in the first half. There goes Navarro straight to the lane. No good on the layup. Honig with the rebound. And she was fouled. This time that one's going to go against Emily Boyd. Oh, I am wrong again. Savannah Bailey gets that one from behind. Chloe Honick will go to the line for a pair of free throws.
That is correct.
Honick misses the first off the back of the iron.
Well, I think we're looking for more blood, maybe.
Kate Clark will head off with a little bit of blood on her hand. Riley Albach checks back in. Honick's second free throw's up, no good. Chloe Portash is going to come down with that offensive rebound. Pulaski for three again, no good. Good box out there by Honick, and she's going to go back to the line.
Yeah, she was working hard down there. She got that rebound amongst three Southside girls, so she's earned this trip to the foul line.
That foul is going to go against Emily Boyd. The team's 8th here in the half. Just 9.6 seconds to go.
3 or 30? 30.
That's the third foul on Emily Boyd. Honick misses that one. Trying to find her rhythm here at the line. She misses that one. But Albach with another offensive rebound. 5 seconds to go. There's Portash. Looked at the clock. Lets one go. No good. And that'll do it for the first half as Serra Catholic leads 27-9. Midway through this Class 2A girls basketball playoff game. Again, the winner will advance and face Carleton in the quarterfinals. We'll be back in a few minutes to recap the first half and give you our thoughts here on MVI Live on the Trib High School Sports Network. We are back for the second half here of WPIAL Class 2A Girls Playoff action. Serra Catholic leading Southside area 27-9. And fun fact, Mel, Southside area has never been Southside Beaver. But everybody calls them Southside Beaver. We were talking to one of their officials here. They have never been Southside Beaver. They're Southside area. I feel bad because I always write it Southside Beaver.
I never knew that. Wow.
Fun facts with Jeremy as the second half gets underway.
Is there a Southside Beaver and a Southside? No.
There's a deep three there by Emily Bailey. Offensive rebound comes to Savannah Bailey, and there's Emily Boyd inside for a putback. And if you're Southside, that's exactly what you needed to start off the second half.
Oh, totally. They did a nice job rebounding in the first half and just didn't cash in.
Was that Navarro?
Yeah.
Sorry, Art. The sight lines here are a little different as Navarro hits a three to start off the scoring
And she
for Serra
tips
Catholic.
it out, and she gets a steal to the basket miss. Chloe Portash with the rebound.
Good hustle by Portash there. Gets it back to Riley Campbell. Portash now on the wing. There's another three from Navarro. No good. And it goes out of bounds. Campbell's foot was on the line.
I thought there was a Western Beaver.
There is a Western Beaver. There's Beaver, a Beaver Falls, but only a Southside area. There is not a Southside Beaver.
Please tell me they're at least in Beaver County.
They are in Beaver
Okay.
County, yes.
All right.
There's a nice pass inside to Madison Fisher. She was fouled. And she is not happy. 25, Riley Campbell with the foul.
That's a tough call. She got a lot of basketball, but she came and followed through, and I think she clipped her in the face after she blocked the shot.
Fisher's free throw is off the mark. 30-11 here, 7:09 to go here in the third quarter. Second half just started. And the second shot is no good. Tracked down by Chloe Honick and almost threw it away. Good hands there by Grace Navarro to track it down.
Oh, Southside's come out in a little man-to-man defense this half.
Notice they're giving a little more space. They got beat to the basket a couple times in the first half. There goes Portash, tries to bully her way in, and she's going to go to the line for a pair of free throws.
And that would be why you go hard to the basket. You get rewarded with the free throws.
And foul's going to go against Grace Woodling. Just her first foul. Portash will go to the line for two. Gets the roll on the first. She hits the second.
Sarah's back in their full court diamond press here. Oh,
Up
this
ahead
time
to
Southside
Heverly.
passed through it.
And there's a nice easy layup for Mara Heverly. Makes it 32-13. Portash with a little floater, no good. Boyd with the rebound for the Rams, and they're stuck down on their baseline, but here comes Emily Bailey the other way. Has Woodling underneath, no good on the layup. Three Rams players are fighting for the rebound, and it's going to come away. Navarro's going to end up with the ball for Serra Catholic, and here they come the other way. Pulaski, pull-up jumper from the elbows, no good. Campbell tracked it down but knocked it out of bounds.
Sarah did a really nice job of getting back in that play. Southside had a 4-on-1, and the girls from Serra hustled back and had a little bit of a tip on the block from behind that created some confusion on the...
Yeah, I think the heavy footsteps there, and then you had three Rams players fighting for the ball, and that took 2-3 seconds. Savannah Bailey with a little jumper, no good, and we're going the other way, and I think that's going to be on Fisher. 21. Is that her third or her fourth? That is her third. 32-13 now. Serra Catholic in control. Pulaski, another pull-up jumper from the elbow, no good. And I think you're right. Emily Bailey had that ball in her hand for not even a second before she was passing it up, and Savannah Bailey's going to get a basket under the hoop. It makes it 32-15. Navarro.
Nice look.
That was a great look. Yeah.
Great look, but yep, there's a double dribble or a travel, either way.
Definitely something.
Eagles will inbound. Portash to Navarro and right back to Portash. Portash kicks it to Pulaski in the corner, drives baseline, was blocked by Boyd, and it's knocked out of bounds by Honick. And if you're Southside, that's what you got. That's what you need. You need stops, but they got to put the ball in the basket here on this end of the floor. Portash now guarding Bailey. There's a three from Savannah Bailey, way long. Rebounded by Riley Campbell.
That was a nice weak side rebound. Serra came out and switched defenses that time into an extended 1-3-1. Give a different look.
Pulaski kicks it over to Portash. Step back, three-pointer, no good. Campbell is there, goes up, and she does not get the put back to go, and that's going to be the fourth foul on Fisher.
I thought we were going to get an and one, but we didn't.
She just gave it's Fisher's fourth foul. And she's lucky the official didn't hear what she said. Campbell makes the first.
Earlier in the season, when there weren't many fans in the stands, they might have heard what you said.
Right.
But it's really nice to hear people cheering for these kids.
It is. It's great to have crowds. And as Charleroi coach Bill Wiltz talked about that last night, not only getting their first win in 24 years, their first playoff win, but to do it in front of a home crowd was great. As Campbell hits the second free throw, makes it 34-15. We got a 30-second timeout taken by head coach Bill Cleary. We'll tell you all about my buddy Amelia Gallus and Elite Physical Therapy. Although your insurance doesn't always cover wellness and preventative care, Elite Physical Therapy and Wellness offers very affordable programs and packages to improve your body's overall wellness and performance. The programs are top-notch in improving overall health and wellness and athletic performance for all ages. Go see Valley native Dr. Amelia Gallus and his staff for all of your physical therapy and sports injury treatment needs. Visit them on the web at www.eliteptw.com or arrange a consultation at 638 Ross Draver Road in Belle Vernon. So it's definitely been a much better quarter here for the Rams. Only, if you look at this quarter alone, it's only a 1-point game, but too many turnovers in the first half really allowed Serra Catholic to start pulling away. Better ball movement here from the Rams, too. We got more girls on the floor, and a jump ball is called, and it'll go down to Serra Catholic. Good job by Riley Campbell to get on the floor and tie that one up. Under 4 minutes to go here, 3:43 left in the third quarter. The Eagles holding a 19-point lead. Nice cut to the basket by Navarro. The pass from Portash just a bit high. There'll be another Eagles turnover.
Good idea.
Rams get it across. There's Bailey with the drive to the basket. Her layup was no good. Rebounded by Heberly. Back out to Emily Bailey on the top. There's a three-pointer in and out, but Boyd with the rebound right there. Makes it 34-17. The lead is cut in half. Portash, little jumper from the short corner, and she was fouled. See who that fouls on as Portash will go to the line for 2. That'll be against Mara Heberly.
Foul on number 4, Maura Heberly, her third.
That's her third foul.
Chloe Portash received 2.
Do you know by chance what does Chloe average from the free throw line? I mean, she's definitely one of the girls that likes to attack the basket and get there to the free throw line.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many free throw attempts she averages each game. She misses the second, but she's going to track down her own rebound. And it is turned over. Woodland tried to put up a shot from in the lane. It was no good, and Heberly with the rebound. She's going to get a foul on Kate Clark.
White 34.
Foul on number 34, Kate Clark, her first.
Heberly's first free throw rattles in.
I think it touched nearly every part of the rim.
It did. You would think this was her home court. Heberly's second's no good. Portash is going to track that one down. Here they come the other way. Clark, nice dish inside to Honick. Back to Clark from 15 foot. And that one rattles in. Kate Clark's first basket of the game.
Nice
Good
give
ball
and go.
movement.
That was nice.
Good rebound by Portash, but she was on the line.
That's such an important concept for high school basketball players to understand. If you give it up, you're going to get it back in an easier place to score from.
Savannah Bailey for 3, and that's good over Portash. The lead is down to 16. Pulaski's little floater is no good. Rebounded by Navarro. Kicks it outside to Clark. Clark's going to let go of a 3, and that's good. Kate Clark now with 5 points here in the quarter. She buries the 3.
Another jump ball. Ball stays with Southside on the possession arrow.
Ball comes to Madison Fisher inside. Little floater, no good. Portash with the rebound.
That's a tough floater down there in the corner like that.
Yeah. If you're shooting it with your left hand, that's one thing, but when you're right-handed with that board in your way,
Yeah.
that's a tough shot. I think you could see it on Fisher's face, too. She's really frustrated.
Nice
Nice cut
backdoor.
to
Nice
basket by
backdoor.
Pulaski.
Isn't that just so pretty?
Emily Bailey with a nice little drive to the basket.
Southside's not giving up.
No, not at all. So the three-pointer's no good. As Campbell hit the deck. And it goes out of bounds. 51 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 42-23. Serra Catholic with the lead. Easy inbound pass to Kate Clark. She missed 2 chances at it. Riley Campbell misses. Portash kicks it outside to Pulaski for 3. Nice shot there by Nicole Pulaski.
That's a killer. Three possessions out of bounds. And then they nail a 3.
There's Heberly for 3, no good. Pulaski tipped the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds and will stay with the Rams. So we're down to 25 seconds to go.
We're good?
And there's a jump ball, and it's going to get down to Serra Catholic. Little things like that kill a team. Just the ball slipping through your fingers or just out of your reach or just not sharp.
I think when you break a game down, when you have the opportunity to do an out of bounds play under the basket like that, in free throws, you gotta execute. Easy points.
Portash now guarded by Heberly. 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Portash gets it over to Navarro. Back to Portash with 6 seconds to go. Portash drives to the basket. And I think it was Navarro's shot was no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter with the score. Serra Catholic 45. Southside 23. 8 minutes to go in this one. We'll see who advances to play number 10 Carlinton in the quarterfinals. If you've recently bought a home or refinanced your current home, have you considered changing your homeowner's insurance? The Michael Williamson Farmers Insurance Agency offers great rates and excellent customer service. Give them a call at 724-292-8066 or visit the office at 214 West Main Street in Monongahela. The Michael Williamson Farmers Insurance Agency is proud to sponsor MVI Live and Mon Valley Athletics. And if you need something done around your house, especially when it comes to your HVAC system, look no further than the Working Man and Frontier Heating and Cooling Services. Give Chuck Merlack a call for your HVAC and plumbing needs. And that's not all he can do. Electrical work, framing, drywall, excavation, water, and fire restoration. You name it, he could do it. An authorized Lennox Carrier dealer, the Working Man also offers apprenticeship programs that can provide excavating, help you with insurance claims, and now features whole house air cleaners to help kill viruses. Call the Working Man at 724-557-2028 for all your HVAC, plumbing, electrical, and building needs.
All right, we're going to start this fourth quarter with Southside taking the ball out at half court. Looks like Sarah's back in a zone, in a 2-3 zone.
Ball knocked away by Navarro to Pulaski and back to Navarro. And she missed the layup. Heberly's coming the other way. Dribbles around Honick, and she was fouled.
Oh, he gave her the continuation
He
call.
did.
Yeah.
So she's going to have a chance at a three-point play.
I thought for sure that was
Olivia, did anybody yell and one on that play?
No, I did not hear that. I feel like that always jinxes your player whenever you say that.
That drives me crazy.
Me too.
Heberly misses the free throw, so she'll get 2 out of that. Makes it 45-25. And there's a three-pointer from the corner by Portash. And Heberly's going to end up with the rebound, and here come the Rams the other way. Emily Bailey now drives inside, tried to get it to Boyd. That was a good-looking pass there. I think Boyd just needs to make a little bit sharper cut to the basket. I don't think she expected to get a pass.
No.
Callie Cunningham checks in for Serra Catholic for Navarro. Cunningham, one of the players that we're familiar with in the MVI Summer Basketball League. And there she goes, heading to the basket. Nice drive to the basket by Cunningham. Finds her way in. And gets an easy 2. 47-25 is shot is no good, and we got a foul called against, I think it's Pulaski. Her and the official were having a little stare down there for a second.
Yeah. She was over the back on that call.
Portash now. Fisher for 3. Portash couldn't get out in time. Fisher hits that one. Makes it 47-28. Portash, pull up from the elbow, no good. Good hustle by Portash to track down that offensive rebound. And it saved to Riley Campbell. There goes Cunningham again. Pass just a little bit too late for Honick.
One dribble earlier, and
a little sooner, either that or cut to the basket. And I think she had the layup as well if she wanted it.
Yeah, she was definitely trying to be unselfish.
Yep. Savannah Bailey now on the right wing, back to Emily Bailey. Bailey knocked down Cunningham, and she's going to pick up the foul. She got caught with that extension that time. Good defense there by Cunningham to hold her ground. And Cunningham's one of the many players we've seen this year that have definitely benefited from playing against tough competition in the Summer League.
Speaking of Summer League, it's nice to see Chloe having a nice game here.
Yep. Portash lost the dribble up ahead to Emily Bailey. She's going to pull out. There's Savannah Bailey. She's going to shoot a three, and it's good. Savannah Bailey with a big three-pointer makes it 47-31.
Oh, there's a travel.
And there's a travel call right there on Honick. And Bill Cleary is going to calm his team down and get a timeout.
I think I put the announcer jinx on Chloe. I was getting ready to say what a nice game she was having, and she turned it over.
47-31, Serra Catholic with the lead. 5:36 to go here in the final quarter. Remind everybody, too, check us out on Sunday around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, wherever your podcasts are found on the Valley Sports Guys podcast. Join myself, Assistant Sports Editor Jose Negron, and our cast of characters, including Olivia Greco, as we discuss the week's sports news and sometimes even have a special guest. Join the crew this Sunday as we return to record the podcast at 10:30 a.m. at Perked Up Cafe in Charleroi, just in time for its release to the masses in the afternoon. We'll be filming episode 22.
Like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Fisher for three. There's Bailey blocked from behind by Campbell.
Well, there you go, Olivia. You got a little inside-outside play there. They got a nice open three-point shot off.
Yep.
But
To make some shots outside, you got to go in to go out. It always opens it up more.
Grace Navarro checks in. There's another three from Fisher. No good. Good rebound by Riley Campbell. Her and Fisher are on the ground. Everybody's on the ground. Everybody readjust the ponytails, and we're ready to go.
If my dad was here, he'd say, cut it all off.
I dread the day when Kenzie's old enough. She's going to have a hard time with that head.
Oh, with all those curls.
Oh,
yep.
my goodness. It's going to be a good time, though.
But you're a good girl, Dad.
I am. I could do it. There's Navarro, little head fake, gets to the lane, up and under, no good. Boyd with the rebound, gets it off to Emily Bailey, and here she comes the other way, up ahead to Savannah Bailey. She's going to pull up for three, no good. And that ball goes out of bounds.
I appreciate that they need to put some more points on the board, but
You got to get the layup there.
She had two girls on the other side of the court. She could have thrown the ball.
They look like the Denver Nuggets.
Exactly.
That was so ridiculous when I saw that. Maybe hate the NBA even more. Pulaski hands it off to Navarro now. Navarro was going to give it to Portash. Oh, Bailey, did she save it? She did.
She did.
Heberly now was... Riley Campbell's going to get called for a foul. I didn't think Emily Bailey was going to save that.
These girls are not quitting, that's for sure.
And I think that's the thing in a 20-point game like this. Well, 16 now. As Fisher lets go of a three, it's no good. I mean, the biggest thing is if you're head coach Dave Wilson, you don't want to see your team quit. Don't hang your heads. Keep playing hard.
Yep.
Yeah, they're all going to be back next year, so this is a good experience for them.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Honick had it slip out of her hands.
I'll tell you what, she's had a great game today, Honick. She gets so many rebounds, offensively and defensively.
Navarro tried to get it to Portash, but it goes off a knee. I think we've seen it quite a few times in this game too. I think Sarah's trying to force too many passes. It's Portash on the ground again. And it was knocked out of bounds. Last touched by south side.
Yeah, I'm not real sure why they did that handoff in the corner there.
Yeah, that's not a good place for it. And we saw the play right before that. Navarro tried to force a pass to Portash like that too. Bailey cuts off the handoff, and she has an easy layup. It's 47-33 as the Rams are now on a 8-0 run. And there's a turnover there, and a player for Serra is down. Oh, she waved the basket off.
Oh, my
She
goodness.
stopped the play.
As she got up too, oh my.
Oh, my. That was a beautiful 2-on-1.
That was.
2 bounce
Wow,
passes
so they're going
and
to take
an
the
easy
points
layup.
off the
Oh
board.
my. Now I know I'm a referee, but I do not know
The rule is.
the rule for that situation.
Well, I was just going to say, the rule is when the other team possesses the ball.
Right. If Navarro was on the ground, you have to wait till Serra Catholic has the ball to whistle it dead.
Right.
Makes sense.
You can't do that.
Yeah, that was very
I don't know that it will change the outcome of the game.
right, but that's a big play.
Wow, that's not me out there. She is getting screamed at.
There's Fisher for 3, no good. Boyd throws up an air ball on a putback, and we're going the other way, and that's right there. That's a big swing. Foul goes on Savannah Bailey. 21 better watch herself too a little bit.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the officials getting an earful still all the way down on the other end of the floor. 14-point game, 47-33, 3:13 to go. And there's a travel on Clark. I think Clark's going to be a nice little player here for Coach Cleary. She's only a freshman. She controls the ball well. She shoots well. I think she got a bright future ahead of her here for the Eagles.
Hopefully we get to see her this summer in Summer League.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
There's a turnover off the fingertips of Savannah Bailey on a low pass from Emily Bailey. We got a timeout taken by head coach Bill Cleary.
Timeout, Serra Catholic, full timeout.
47-33, exactly 3 minutes to go here in the final quarter. And if you're looking for the best local news and sports coverage, look no further than the Mon Valley Independent. The newspaper is currently offering a great deal of 60 days free for the electronic edition, which easily gets you through the winter sports season and into the spring season. Visit monvalleyindependent.com today or call 724-314-0030 to register for your free e-edition and follow your favorite local sports team and get the best local news and sports coverage.
This is a 14-point game with 3 minutes left. That's a lot of points to score when you're struggling to put points on the board.
Jeremy.
Give a shout out to Ringgold Athletic Director Laura Grimm in the house here at her alma mater, serving as the WPIAL game manager there in the center of your screen. Always a good time when Team MVI and Laura Grimm get together. So teams are back on the floor.
She had her first king cap with us.
She did, and she was mad I had one today. And that's the truth. I did have a king cap for dinner.
Hey, Mom.
I'm already reading your mind, Olivia. It's 2 for Tuesday at the Foster House.
It is.
So, date to the Foster House.
It's Grace Navarro now to Chloe Portash up top. 2:44 to go. They got to get a count. Portash kicks it out to Pulaski. And the Eagles are going to play keep away. Now it's Navarro, and she is fouled by Heberly. And that'll be Heberly's fourth. go to the line here for 1-1. Navarro hits the first. Navarro's second is up and good. 49-33. Serra Catholic with the lead. 2.5 minutes to go here in regulation, as the Eagles are closer to moving on into the quarterfinals. Emily Bailey now in a corner, drives baseline. Nice little take to the basket there by Bailey.
She is just not giving up.
Nope. Makes it 49-35. We got a double dribble on Grace Navarro. And if you're Serra Catholic, you don't want to turn it over here.
No, definitely not. I couldn't tell if that was tipped or if she had maintained possession the whole time.
There was definitely a different sound, so that's usually how you can tell.
Riley Campbell gets it to Chloe Honick. Way out top to Navarro. Here they come, 3-on-2. Boyd kind of poked it away from Navarro, but she tracked it down in the corner.
I will say one thing. I'm kind of disappointed with the transition play on the offensive end for Serra. Sometimes I feel like they're just not capitalizing on the opportunities
They're
that
passing
they have.
up layups.
Yeah. Or just not hitting the open guy on their three on
Pulaski now.
ones or whatever.
Up at the top, Pulaski's one of the ones you want to go to the line here. Navarro gets it to Portash. Portash kicks it out to Riley Campbell. Navarro drives it into the lane, up and under for an easy layup for Grace Navarro. She scored the last 4 here for Serra Catholic. There's a 3 by Heberly, no good. Boyd with the offensive rebound. And we got a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Rams. 1 minute to play. Savannah Bailey with a deep 3, no good. Honick gets it to Pulaski. And here she comes the other way, and more keep away coming for Serra Catholic. Pulaski now dribbling around. They can't foul her. Savannah Bailey will get a hand on her. It'll be 1-1 for Nicole Pulaski.
Her third, team 8. Pulaski received 1-1.
These girls from Serra, they're going to feast at the free throw line here.
Yeah, they will. Pulaski gets that one to roll in.
And I would expect nothing less.
Yeah, from a Bill Cleary team, absolutely. She hits both. 53-35. Heberly tracks down the loose ball in the corner, kicked out of bounds there by Portash.
You can't say it enough how awesome of a guy he is. As a head coach or just as a person, he's just a great guy.
Portash with a steal. Got it up to Navarro. Her layup's no good. If you're Navarro, you just want to pull that out.
Definitely pull that out. Definitely.
Riley Campbell lets up a shot as well. Boyd now with the rebound try to get it to Emily Bailey. 14.5 seconds to go. It'll belong to the Eagles. And that will essentially wrap this one up.
Yeah, that might be their last unforced turnover of the night.
Cleary wants them to get the ball over. Pulaski would just dribble it out here. 8 seconds to go. Portash will hold the ball, and that'll do it.
That'll do it. Nice win for Serra.
Serra Catholic, 53, Southside area, 35. And the Eagles will move on to host number 10 Carleton here at Serra Catholic on Friday at 6 o'clock. So for the Greco girls, Olivia Greco and Melanie Greco, I'm Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Salou, signing off on the Trib High School Sports Network and MVI Live. Thanks for tuning in.